Yay! It's I get up in 3 minutes to take I'm doing medication things. I need to get up in 3 minutes and take my next dose of medication, and it's gonna be the next 15 minutes, and so on and so on until I've done the procedure for today, and then I have to start again next week, I think. Should I just wait the 3 minutes? Probably. Okay, I need to go take my medication. I'll be back, and we'll probably hunt Kieran. Okay, so the medical procedure is I need to wait. The next step, which is 15 minutes from now, I need to take an entire thing, and then I need to wait for 3 hours and see if anything comes up, and hopefully it doesn't. I just bit into a raw black pepper. Ugh. God, that's weird. Granted, I like black pepper, but... Ow. Ow. I'm rolling too much. Fear me and my not really overpowered, my powerful katana. Fear me. Oh crap. Whoops! Time is up, I can't give up on you. Oh god. Until this time is up. That's so weird where that song plays in World Ends With You. I'm sorry, I expect that to be a battle song. Oh, it is a battle song, isn't it? It's a battle song, but it's also like a freaking like regular cutscene song, and it's so weird. Get back away from me! I can't allow you to do that, Mr. Anderson. That's the wrong reference to begin with. I don't know I went for Matrix because I know Half-Life better. It's been a long time, Mr. Freeman. A long time. A lot of things has happened since you were out of service. God, I don't remember the quotes in Half-Life 2 that well. I played Half-Life 2 a lot though. Also, one of the games I've never technically beat, but whatever. Wait, you idiot! Oh. I'm the idiot. Gary, don't you touch that ball! Ah, ball. Don't you touch that ball? That mud, Gary. I'm the dirty boy. bad on my end. That was a super bad on my end. My mouth is also starting to burn. Okay, I'm getting a side effect. Okay, I'm not taking that. I have to do my next procedure because I already suffering side effects, so no thank you. Nope. Nope. What?
Dude, I thought I fixed those cables for you yesterday.
They are fixed. They're still there.
But how come it's out here now?
Because I need to plug stuff in to charge my controllers.
Oh, so just throw them on the side here. Just pack it like this. So when you're ready, just grab one.
And then it's going to be confusing enough as it is, so.
Let's see which one you need.
You know what? It's hard to say because I feel like I'm not getting effects, but I'm also getting effects. I'll do the last procedure. If it starts acting up real bad, I'll start telling people what it's like. This is so weird when it's food, medication stuff. Gonna shoot Gargoyle a text on the PlayStation. Yeah, I know timer. I'll get up in a minute and do the thing. Okay, time for the last thing that's gonna take a bit, because the next time I have to get up is 3 hours. Good news, I misread the steps regardless. Oh, Discord went off. Who texted me on Discord? You guys know how to chat, right? For those who don't. You're always allowed to chat. Oh, Gargoyle's on stream. Dude, I text you on Discord and stuff. You know that, right? Oh, no! God! I was waiting for Gargoyle in chat just to bomb me with like, I got the height, I got the tallest cure in, and it's like, yeah, I know, you told me. I told you I can't be bitter about it because you actually worked for it. Like, as much as I want to throw a fit, I have no right to. Oh hey look, someone finally joins. It's Celis! Dude, it's the chick from Final Fantasy VI. The character I actually like. Except I think it's spelled differently. Yeah, whenever this person wants to come in, that'd be great. Jafar, he's our man. No, I made that reference like every time I stream this. Oh, I jumped. That was the wrong command. I wanted to run up the vine. You also realize Octopath Travelers is a lot like Final Fantasy VI. Final Fantasy VI, Seeking the Desu 3, and there was another game that reminds me of, but I can't remember it. Golden Sun. Yeah, those three games I get really big vibes from when I play Octopath, and maybe that's because I like it a lot. And I guess a sense of Lufia 2, except Lufia 2 is, nah. The thing I remember about Lufia 2 is usually the story. Don't you kick me! Oh, that was a bad blackberry. That was actually going bad. Wait, hold on. Are you the male or female? You're male, Dante, I think. But that's a girl's name. I don't know. It's probably a boy's name. I don't know. Let's do it. Where's the other guy? I need to equip my dances to this. That's fine. As soon as he gets up, I'm gonna spat that ball. Prancing! I'm prancing! Does that guy have no bombs, or is he just... Never mind. Ow. Wrong shortcut, me. Yes, mount the damn thing, please. Mount it. Of course. And here's what we do. There we go. Hey. Yep. Here I am, torn into pieces. I Narada song for Life from Me, Teardrop.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to sing Al Ravine, or at least quote it, so yeah. I'm pretty sure Hazy Eyes was hers, right? Yeah. I was at Amber Eyes, I'm like, no, that's wrong. So, yeah. How was that Kieran for you?
Liquid accident.
That's the worst part. Like I told you in the chat, I'm like, I want to be upset, but I have no right to be upset.
You have a right to be upset. What the hell are you talking about?
I said that you earned it, so like, I mean, I'm fully accepting of it. I don't know what to think anymore, dude.
Man, shit, I wasn't even going for it. I was just helping a freaking person out.
Yeah, you know what the worst part about this was? When I was receiving the text messages from you, I was doing the Kingdom Hearts 2 data fights.
You know what?
You know, Kingdom Hearts 2 in the Remembrance Cavern or whatever, the data fights? I was doing those fights, and I got this text. I'm like, what the hell? And it's like, god damn it. I'll invite you in, give me a second. And I'm sorry, but those data fights are bullcrap.
Yeah.
Cause like, there's no strategy behind them. I've noticed. Like, I have tried several strategies. None of them work.
Sometimes you gotta look that shit out the window.
Well, it's that a Lingering Will, which I have to do, and I mean, Lingering Will isn't that hard. It's just the fact that you two-shot you, because game design. If Lingering Will was more like the unknown entity or whatever it was in Kingdom Hearts 1, I'd have no problem with it. Like, sure, you can make him hit stupid hard, but like, give me a way to counter it. And then, what else is there? Okay, also, do people find Marluxia hard, the data fight of him? Because that was kind of easy. Because I was playing with Jimmy, as you know, and you know Jimmy. No, Jimmy, as in, like, Tiger Man. As in, the guy we played Monster Hunter, the demo with. I was share playing with him, and we're tackling the Organization 13's data fights. So, I did Roxas, I did Saïx, I did... I did another one, I think. I don't remember which one I did, but I think it's 2 for 2. He had Zexion, and I had Roxas, and then I had Saïx, and he has Marluxia, I think. I think the next one we're working on is Larcene, and I've tried Larcene on my downtime. Screw her fight. At least I got to level 99 and Sephiroth's done.
You dealing with the freaking 100-acre woods, keyboard?
No, I was doing that at like level 50. I didn't want to chance it. I just did whatever I felt was necessary.
Yeah, I'm not a man.
Don't even get started. I'm not a man. I'm a miserable pile of secrets, but enough talk. How about you? That's a reference. Wait, do you actually not know where that's from?
Oh, there's so many like movies or games that says "have at you."
No, but that entire quote was a game quote.
Probably not.
Castlevania Symphony of Night.
Well, then definitely not.
Alright, you've never played any of the Metroidvania games, have you?
I like to live as the first one.
Yep, and I mean, that's alright.
Man, thank you for thinking before, yeah.
Oh, right, you play the crappy ones.
What a crap.
The N64 ones?
No. I said the Super Nintendo number 4.
Oh, I was about to say, if you played the N64 ones, you have my pity.
I think I did play it.
I played so little of that game, in the sense of I played it and then got stuck at like the first door. I didn't know how to open the door.
Oh man, yeah, that was just horrible.
God. So, what are we going after first this night?
I don't know, I'm trying to finish that eating.
Oh, what a wonderful night to have a curse.
Yeah, I was just cooking food.
I'm pretty sure that's Castlevania 2, right? What a wonderful night to have a curse. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, that was Castlevania too.
Now, I keep forgetting, that's when it actually goes from day to night, right? Or is that more a villager tells you that?
It was day to night.
Okay. And then the dumb thing about Castlevania 2 was you had to finish it within, like, what, 3 cycles or something because the curse of Dracula? Which is funny because the next game of the series was actually called Curse of Dracula. And it had probably one of my favorite characters. I don't know. I'm mixed on Alucard. I mean, I like him, but I don't like him. And Symphony Knight, of course I like him, because he's Symphony Knight Alucard. He's Mr. I'm gonna come in with a Cristigrim and smack you so hard with it. Symphony Knight, not Symphony Knight, but Judgment Alucard, mama's boy, hate him. And then Donisaro and Ariasaro, I mean, he's a decent Alucard, but technically Alucard's Arikado, and how that works, that's a weird thing. And then Castlevania Symphony, not Symphony of Despair, what's the PS3 one again? Crap.
Judgment?
No, that Judgment was a Wii game. It's something Despair. I can't remember the entire title right now, but I mean, he was alright in that game, but that game also sucked. So, the small boy. No, I see much bigger. Talking about that, I remember last time, last Monday, you're 10 off. That still burns. Like, it's just 10 off. Give me the crown.
Yeah, let's see, the height is 6'4".
Wow.
The height.
Yep. Well, Kieran is a beast, so I imagine it's 6'6". Oh man.
The worst thing is, we almost freaking lost it too. We were down to mere second.
Oh yeah. Oh, were you doing like a 15-minute urgent quest?
We were actually on 30 minutes, there were 2 people, 3 things, and 30 minutes.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Well, I got in like 15 minutes or something.
But how did you get the crown? That supposed to activate when you're like 10 minutes or less.
If I see it, I got it still.
No, because that's my own experience, actually. Monster Hunter just hates me at this point. I'm like pretty much convinced. Possibly. I didn't see any patch notes yet of that though, because I'm usually on Twitter and stuff checking for that. Then again, I also follow like the Japanese Capcom for Monster Hunter and the American ones. So, I mean, there could be lost translations.
Yeah. Sometimes they put stuff in, they can go with that.
Doubtful, considering they have to like know to some degree what they're doing.
We have fan bases, they're going to tell you, like, hey, this is pretty still fucked up, or hey, this is an issue.
True. There's also why I watch like Eric Mons and stuff like that. I watch a lot of people on Twitter, or on YouTube. Oh crap. Oh crap! Yeah, that was kind of a given. So, do you want to start making armor sets for our Tempers that are going to be coming out? I'm not doing it. I'm doing it for the when they come out. I'll do like a stream or a recording of them, and then have that go on YouTube just for fun little Monster Hunter updates. Well, did you do the Devil Joe thing? The 2 Devil Joe, tempered Devil Joes yet? I like doing the events, they're fun.
Yeah, that's why I've been doing the event to, get the crown.
Yeah, and you can only do that with tempered. Only if you do that with Elder Dragons, that'd be nice. Yeah, and it doesn't count, I'm pretty sure.
And it's like, what, Geostra, Door on the Gigante?
Yeah, there's a couple events like that, but they're all tempered, and yeah, it's Teodostra, Lusharna, and Nergigante for one. And every time I say Lusharna, I'm like halfway tempted to say Lucina for some reason. Maybe because I've been playing a lot of Fire Emblem. I mean, playing a lot of Fire Emblem, I'm playing the mobile Fire Emblem game. I don't have an actual Fire Emblem game on me.
Yeah, I have Fire Emblem Awakening, and then I got the Fire Emblem Heroes.
I want Heroes so bad. I hate Dynasty Warrior, but man, the spin-offs are good.
I have Warriors, not Heroes. Here's this fucking mobile game.
Sorry, what?
Hey, Warriors, not Heroes. Yeah, that's the mobile game.
Yeah, Heroes. Oh, I said Heroes, didn't I? Well, I meant Warriors.
Yeah, not bad.
Cause like, once again, like I can't be the only person who hates like Dynasty Warrior games, but like when it comes to spin-offs, I think they do it so damn well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've got a couple of Dynasty Warriors games on my hand, and they're like,
They're just so generic, right?
Well, that's the problem. That's what it's about.
Well, yeah, and also it's based off like a Chinese folktale history thing. For at least some of it. I've never read the Tale of like 3 Kings or whatever, but I know of it because of .hack. Because apparently .hack was like, we want to be still philosophical when there's a character who's like 18 and, you know what, never mind. Freaking anime never makes sense. I should not be surprised.
Yeah.
You know what the song is I have in my head sometimes playing this game?
What?
1,000 Miles or whatever. Is it the one that's like, I want to be the man that walks 1,000 miles and I'll walk 1,000 more? Yeah, that's the song that plays in my head when I'm playing this game. And I'll walk 100,000 miles. 10,000 more. That's pretty much what it feels like in this game, in all honesty, though.
Yeah.
A giant black dude, what?
Giant rabbit.
Oh.
Giant black dude.
I heard giant black dude, and I'm thinking, okay. Do you want me to join your quest, or I'm gonna do this?
That's another one.
Yay!
Not more than
I swear to Christ, if you do it before I do it, I will curse. Well, the worst part is, like, you're butt close to getting a platinum yourself, right?
Well, it is like all these bosses. I still got to deal with that. I still got to find out on Twitter and fucking lock down.
Which I'll help you do, because it's not that hard.
Well, I mean, it's not that hard. It's just freaking frustrating. I mean, I gotta get it. I was bothered with it.
Yeah, and fishing's a little weird. Oh, Freddy, you want to join, huh? Guess what? Kieran's almost dead. Friggin' Trainer Johnny wants to battle at this point.
Dude, can you not wait for fucking Pokemon coming out?
I can't. I really am, like, too excited. But I can't play it right off the bat because I have a workout in the morning, so... I mean...
Not to worry about that. I gotta go to work that day, and once I get home, I gotta go and then I gotta drive all the way to Lake City, pick up the game, drive all the way back home, and hopefully 5 o'clock.
Jeez. At least my schedule was just get up, get breakfast, go to the workout, see if my dad needs help at the store. If he doesn't, go home and play Pokemon. That's seriously my schedule. I understand that. I fully understand that. It's just a problem that, you know, the full-time job that I'm going to get back is my dad finally got fed up with someone and fired him, thank God. So I'm getting my full-time job back, so I mean, that's a priority. It's like a good priority. I can start getting money so I can afford more games and I can actually talk to more people about doing art and stuff so I can start paying people proper.
Here's the question. You have a pre-order, like, the thing is, you try to complete the Pokemon for Pikachu TV.
Because the funny thing is, I'm literally, like, for the last, like, 3-4 days now, I've been thinking about what my team's gonna look like. I don't want to consider getting 100% in Pokedex. I would like to at some point, but I'm sure as hell not gonna do it, like, on my lonesome.
Well, that's why I'm using that to help you out, but that's the thing, like, I figured, just because there's Pokemon we can't catch in our games.
Yeah, just send me a list of Pokemon I'll catch on my own time, and then I'll just send over to your end.
Because I think that's 3 of each. I mean, the only problem is the damn Mew. The only way to get that fucker is because we had to get that damn Pokeball.
I'm too poor. I can't even afford it, so I'm out of the running right off the bat.
So this is what I'm doing. I don't have enough points. That's the thing. I have to go run to Walmart. I pre-ordered my Pokemon Pikachu, but not all of it. So I can probably just move that to the Smash Brothers or something.
Yep.
Because that's the thing. You can't pre-order the bundle one if you already pre-ordered something. That's how it works here.
Well, the thing is with me, like, I'm pretty sure the rules still apply here, but it's just like at the same time, I don't like buying bundles. I really don't, because every time I've ever went to a game shop and I'm like, I walk in with like X amount of money because I know what I want to buy and I know how to do it, right? Every time I ask for a pre-order, like the bonus pre-order and stuff, they always tell me that they're not accepting it. I go in months in advance and ask them. I go, okay, what days do you guys accept applications for like a box, a a boxing thing, and they say like, oh, like generally 2 or 3 weeks in advance. I'm like, okay, I go in 2 or 3 weeks in advance. We can't do it. That's every time. Remember Monster Hunter and how much I put down on this game originally? A, I never got my money back because the guy is a cheating douchebag and ran out of the country and I can't touch him. So I never got my money back. But I went to EB Games maybe 2 weeks before this game came out. And I'm like, okay, I want to order, you know, the box, the actual box edition, because it came with the Rathalos figurine, it came with everything else. Guy literally looked at me and said, we can't do it. And I said, why? Why can't you do it? And he was going on like, we don't accept pre-orders from blank and blank. It's just like, I use you guys for like, I used to use them. I don't use them anymore that much, if I can help it. But like, I used to use like their services like every freaking weekend because I was making money like crazy because I was working like crazy. And it's like, you can't bend one little tiny rule. Because like, it wouldn't be that hard just to send an email, go like, oh, can you, you know, just box one more? So I mean, like, I never got my figurine, I never got the little, I almost said coloring book, the artist book. I didn't get the artist book, which I was actually super excited for. I didn't get the a limited edition box, which once again, pretty damn excited for. So yeah, Monster Hunter was a flop for me, and that's why I don't trust EB Games or any game shop really, and that's why I buy most of my stuff digitally now. Like, if they sell it as a standalone toy, and like each toy comes with a freaking Mew, sure, I'll buy it like down the line. But it's just like, it irritates me in the sense of like, these guys know I'm into business. Like, I took business courses like everyone else. I did blah blah blah, and it's just like, it irritates me to no end for some reason.
She's like, oh god, Footage is around the corner now. I'm like, yay.
I'm gonna keep fighting Kira until you're good to go.
Yeah.
Actually,
You didn't probably join other people's quests. So I got the Kieran buddy.
do you think my luck's gonna be that bad?
Hey, we've been trying to do this for you like for God knows how long. And all I did was just stumble upon one freaking quest. Oh, Kieran and managed to find one.
We've only been doing this for like about 4 months.
Hmm.
That's not long enough. That's not long enough for Monster Hunter. You know it.
I'm pretty sure it is. If you just don't get it.
I don't want to admit it. It's true. It's true. I'm pathetic and I'm lonely. Yeah. I open my window up a bit. My room gets way too hot, way too fast. And it gets way too cold, way too fast. So it's a lose-lose for me. Also, I love the fact that my dad actually helps me organize my room because now my Switch is like right beside my computer, right beside my TV, and it actually looks kind of badass. Well, I have the neon Switch, mind you, so the Joy-Cons are both like blue and red. Yeah, I don't know, something about it and like the contrast of my room, it just looks really cool to me. Which is weird because red is actually one of my least favorite colors, but I mean, I don't know. Red grows on me, and then it grows on me and then falls off me. It grows on me and then falls off me. I hope I'm not like the only person in the world who like has problems like that, where it's like, what's your favorite color? You say your favorite color, and then like a week later it's a different color.
That's fucking weird.
That's what?
Yeah, fucking weird.
Taking the long way up, because I don't want to do crap right now. I don't want to hunt stuff. Hell, that's how I've been doing Kingdom Hearts, is literally getting up to level 99, hand the controller to my friend, and go like, here, do it.
Yeah. The Beyblade game, what? It's a 7 crowns today, but I will admit, some of these I should not have gotten.
How so?
Because the 3 that I got was like the smallest crowns, and none of them looked so fucking small.
So the game was just more or less number calculations, derp, and then gives it to you.
I don't know, 'cause I mean, it was hard to judge that because, I mean, I was more looking up the other monsters, but it was like, they looked normal size. The one for sure, which was the last one I got, was that lava serpent thing.
Yep. He's not a fun fight.
Huh?
He's not a fun fight. He's one of the more aggravating fights just because of his body armor.
Oh yeah, it's lava and shit. But yeah, it was just like, you know, he looked really huge. I thought he was like the bigger one, but then it said he was the smallest one. I'm like, what?
Okay. Also, people in chat, don't feel scared to chat. I'm here to answer questions. You know, I might not be the most informative Let's Player out there, but I mean, I'm informative in some ways. I have literally been going through like a self-doubt thing recently just because of something that happened the other day.
Oh God, what happened now?
You know how sensitive I am, and you know how I could be. Yes, someone left a really rude comment on one of my videos. It cracked me up, but it was also like, I should probably think about how I do this. So I mean, like, it's not bad. Like, just give me a couple days, I'll get over it. It's pretty much like how it works. Something negative said, give it a couple hours. If it's something really negative, give it a couple days. If it's something ultra negative, give it a couple weeks. Look, I am very sensitive when it comes to a lot of things, but I'm also sensitive in the sense where I know how to protect myself. Oh, you are big! You're probably not the one I want, but you're big.
Okay, get that damn thing out of my head.
I don't even know what you're quoting.
The goddamn Grease song.
Never watched it.
Okay, good. Don't.
I saw. Okay, actually, that's incorrect. I've seen a clip of it when I was in. Oh God, where was my family? Because it was during a family vacation, mind you. I think it was Cuba or Dominican. I think it was Dominican. So we're just chilling out in the hotel room. Like there's a storm coming through, so we're like, okay, whatever. Let's chill in the hotel room. So me and my sister got bored. Went to my parents' room because they're like right across the hall from us. So we just sat down, watched some damn movies or watched some TV stuff, and I was playing my 3DS at the time because I was playing, I think, Pokemon. It wasn't Pokemon. It was God, what? I think I was playing Final Fantasy Curtain Call or something, or Ocarina of Time 3D. I don't remember. So I was playing a game, and I just hear random music playing. And I look up. It's like, oh, just like a movie that I haven't seen ever. I wish I could actually. Well, to be fair, my parents always offer me to go on vacation with them. I just don't take it because it's just like. It's not the fact that I feel bad. It's the fact that I like having a quiet house for 2 weeks. Maybe like whenever I get rich and whatnot, and it's like, okay, you know what? Let's bring granddad and grandma to a vacation spot because they deserve something.
You don't mind grandma. Don't want to go anywhere. Let us fucking die.
I mean, that's their choice.
Like, I just did it. I'm like, no, it doesn't want to deal with a long car ride. I'm like,
Yeah, okay, I won't complain about car rides, but plane rides, I hate. Like, I don't care if it takes 2 weeks to get somewhere by car. I will gladly take the car over an airplane. I'm sorry, I hate airplanes. What? No, I'm cool with heights. I've been on like the CN Tower and stuff, so like I'm definitely cool with heights. It's more or less the security, customs, all that crap. It's so much pointless bullcrap that you don't have to do. Just to say, hey, I'm returning from like blank and blank. And plus, I kind of just like trains or cars a little more because it's more to see than just clouds, clouds, and clouds. And sometimes water. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get off the bike, me!
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't clear, but I don't know about the four there.
Yeah. Also, why? Do you not have a fire hammer?
Well, I got a fire hammer.
Kieran's weakest against fire.
I was wondering how somebody killed her. Wow.
Oh. Just asking because, like, you know me and statistics.
Yeah, how is that coming along for you?
Very well, actually, considering I'm doing research for Pokemon stuff now, and I've been getting as much as I possibly can get done.
The old one or the actual game coming up?
I'm assuming they're using, like, the split pickup, like, Rato have pickup or Blank and stuff. I try to look up the most recent one to go based off it, because I highly doubt they're going to go back to Gen 1 and all the bullcrap about Gen 1.
Pretty sure they are going to, I'm pretty sure they'll have like low or hit,
Well, like, you know the Gen 1 problem, though, right? How physical and special attacks were split by accident, how they shouldn't be split.
Yeah.
So you're going to go back to that style where, like, they split it and then...
Other than they don't have to go all the way through, but I'm pretty sure they're going to have the majority of it.
I don't know. Well, as long as Dark-type isn't, like... Not Dark-type, what am I thinking of? As long as water types aren't like the physical special split that I think they're going to be like, it'll be fine.
I was wondering if they're going to have a fairy type of their own.
That's the thing, because you and I are now talking about this. It's like, are they going to go for modern stuff, or are they going to go literally back to Gen 1?
Yeah, because that's what I'm worried about. Because if they go with Gen 1, that means there'll be no steel, and no dark, no fairy types either.
Well, yeah. I'll probably do more research as the game, like as I'm recording the game. But I mean, for right now, from the basic knowledge I have, it should do just fine. So I'm thinking like it'll probably be less than a day for like casual playthrough, but I'm just gonna do a let's play on it, and I'm gonna try to show off as much as I possibly can. Well, as much as I possibly can without looking stuff up, because I have not played Gen 1 since the day I broke my Game Boy Color.
So yeah, it's not that hard to play travel can though.
It's not the traveling, it's the freaking... Because, granted, I played the remake a lot more than the original, but you had to go to like the Orange Islands for Moltres, right?
They weren't even Orange Islands, buddy.
Okay, never mind. Because I don't know where Moltres is normally, then.
I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, if they're gonna bring back the islands, they're out of there.
Well, yeah, because, like, I would say right now, like, you definitely know this. As a kid, I never found any of the legendary birds, and I still beat the game at one point.
Oh, yeah, anybody can do that easily. It's just...
No, but, like, I know Zapdos is in the Forgotten Power Plants. I know Articuno's in the caves. I don't know where Moltres is normally.
On the original red, blue, and yellow is actually the Victory Road cave.
Ooh, wait, there's a cave in Victory Road? Victory Road?
Victory Road itself is a cave.
Oh. Well, once again, it shows how much I played that game recently, or at least have in memory.
Yeah, you can make my road. You just, yeah. It's there.
Okay. Now, to answer the question, I may use one of the legendary birds, but that's just because of a certain thing I have with a legendary bird. But I'll probably avoid it at best, because it's just like I'm only going to really use a legendary if it comes down to certain things. How did Siri go off? I'm sorry to like break any tension, but my phone Siri just went off.
Oh, shit. Oh, there's my deck.
There goes your day, or there goes your deck.
Broke my neck.
Oh, neck.
It fell for, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Shot all the way over.
So, question. This is actually a question I brought up myself at one point. I don't really think I ever talked about it. When Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, do you want to do a cross-streamer thing?
Yeah, that depends what's going on with the so it seems like I'd be pretty complete about one.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do it pretty much like day one until it's finished, so...
Yeah.
That's just, I have nothing better to do with my life, so that's just me.
Yeah.
Ah, my nose hurts. Oh my god, my nose. Why? Yeah, I know, last time we did the mini stream for Monster Hunter, I saw one that was much better than this. And guess what? Still no crown. If you did not watch that video, I literally shrieked. Like, out of frustration. Na 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 na. Every time I see a Hammer person do that, I just start singing Green Hill Zone.
Yeah. Well, they didn't get out with like fucking Sonic Staff, do you?
I'm thinking about picking up a Hammer myself, but you've also seen me play Hammer in the arena. You know I'm not the greatest Hammer player. Which is weird, it's like I'm basically a red mage when it comes to weapons in Monster Hunter. I know how to use them to a degree. I'm a user of all, a master of none. I don't have any of them down pat.
Ow. Hell, we have done is bring it down right now. I was figuring maybe a dual blade, but I am.
Nah, I use basic combos for dual blades. I don't have any of the advanced techniques down. Well, the basics work.
Yeah.
Except, you know, the light weapons are all basic movements and stuff. There's not really anything difficult. I think it's when it's the heavier weapons, they have more diversity because of the range of attacks and all that. With light weapons, it's just like you're gonna have bread and butter, and then when you hit your bread and butter, you're just gonna keep using it. If you want, I can pick up Lance. Let's try Lance. This is knock you out of the sky.
Hey, yeah. What the hell did I do? I didn't do anything to you.
Besides beat your head in.
Got your head in, freaking, yeah. Nothing special.
So you ran out of ammo for your heavy bow gun and stuff, or what's going on with that?
I still use them.
I must set a bam. Here's some bams.
Pretty much, the little ones. Oh, shit.
Well, time to blow Kieran.
You got 50 minutes, you're fine. Where the hell's the other guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's just came in late.
Yep. I'm playing Chrono Trigger on my computer right now. It's so good.
Screw this. Bye.
I was typing.
But now we're tired.
So I never type really fast, apparently, to some people, even though my typing speed is actually kind of slow for my standards. What? I'm not gonna lie, it is slow. Do you shout the hedgehog right there? Just freaking damn. I don't care what, I like Shadow the Hedgehog. It sure as hell wasn't a good game, but it was a game nonetheless. Well, like, I thought it was average. In all honesty, I thought it was pretty average. Because it's just like people doing I Want to Be the Guy. It's like, yes, I Want to Be the Guy is a game, but it was also made by like a white guy who barely knew what programming was. And proceeds to make I Want to Be the Guy Gaiden, because why not? He also made, what, I Want to Save the Children or whatever. And plus, I Want to Be the Guy originally started as a damn Mario ROM hack, I'm pretty sure. I'm also trying to think, how many RPGs were on the Super Nintendo? Not many that I can think of. Oh yeah, but there's like Earthbound, there's Gaia, the Lufia 1 and 2. Ogre Wars, technically, even though that's Super Famicom, I'm pretty sure. The Godzilla game was technically an RPG. One of them. You're actually playing Godzilla. Or no, right. Is it Godzilla for PS4, right? I thought you were playing the NES Godzilla. I'm like, oh my god.
I don't even have that.
The worst part is, I saw a ROM for it, and I'm like, I kind of want to try it. Like, obviously I saw the AVGN episode of it, so like, I know it's a horrible game, but I want to try it. There goes my thumb. Oh, finally doing my, I'm not finally doing it. I'm thinking about doing another run of Octopath Travelers for a fun little run of it. Octopath. I've been thinking about doing another run of it, but I'm like, the game is also like 90-something hours long, and I'm like, don't burn myself now, burn myself as I'm doing the Let's Play, because that's basically what's going to happen. Which we're doing after Tales of Xillia anyways, and then after Tales of Xillia, or after Octopath, I'll probably do something like Final Fantasy 15, which would be a much shorter game than Octopath. Because I counted out how much, like, I wasn't speedrunning, I was playing a game like actual kind of casual. Final Fantasy 15, if you're doing everything correctly, it should only take you about like 15 hours or so. Compare that to Octopath Travelers, which my practice run, I'm not going to go based off what people say, because that's going to interpret how I do my Let's Play. I put in 95 hours. So, yeah. I hope you guys on YouTube are excited for a really, really long Let's Play. That may easily go into 250 parts. Maybe. What?
Yeah. Dude, almost half of the year. Well, actually, it's more than half of the year.
I got no quest. How about you? Yo, I know what I'm beat. I'm gonna put my hands up and just say, take my hand, and let's have some marriage. Now, before anyone's gonna start complaining or start writing some gay fanfic or something, marriage could also imply happy. Like, that's also another word of marriage.
Okay.
Even though I have said multiple times, I am very straight.
I'm saying gay could mean that or happy.
Oh, true. Yeah. So, are we going with, like, max penalties? Like, 15 minutes, 1 death, 2 people?
I do, because, I mean, when it seemed like I was saying gotten to Kieran, I remember what it was. It was 2 people, 30 minutes, and I think it was a temper as well.
Yeah, I think... I know people say temper doesn't boost chances, but it sure as hell feels like it does.
Yeah, I don't know if these new events, what's been going on. Well, not the event itself, but I think with the event of whatever the hell's going on.
Yeah. If you want an Arch-Tempered Kieran, I have one.
Don't want to get the hell, it was 2 people in 30 minutes, fucking close call. Yeah, like maybe 40 seconds.
There's no restrictions. It's just a tempered Arch Kieran. Or a tempered Kieran.
Oh god, how many people even is it?
It can go up to 4. It's max. There's no penalties.
Go get yourself, boy. Remember that.
You heard the band. Let's do it! Are you ready for round 2?
I'm sorry, what the first song? I listened to the first round.
That's a Mega Man X4 reference.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said Arch by accident. I meant tempered.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta remember, I love myself some Mega Man, so... I mean, it's still Capcom.
Oh god, Marty's like, the most of my clock right there. Like, no.
How wanna?
That sucks. Like, I had to go with that damn thing.
Yeah, but so is life.
Shit.
So is objection. So is hold it. So is take that. It's still Capcom. It works.
Alright, what 2 lucky victims are gonna come with us?
Two lucky victims. I call Edgeworth to the stand.
Please, Edgeworth.
I call Edgeworth and Athena Sykes.
Oh god. Alright.
People who know Phoenix Wright will know who I'm talking about.
I got a call on it series maybe like a month or two ago.
Oh, cool. You actually wait. You played the recent ones too?
No, the third one.
Oh, okay. I can't believe that they're like. Did we hear any news canceling it, or is it actually going to come out to the PS4? I might stream that actually. I like Phoenix Wright a lot, so.
I don't know about PS4, but I know for sure.
Alright, well, I might just buy it on Switch then. But I could have sworn I saw the ad on Twitter, and the ad said it was going out PS4, Xbox, and Switch. Unless I'm going nuts, I'm pretty sure that's what they said. That, or if anything, we're going to have Jet Set Radio Future if Sega actually does it.
I'll be right back going to the bathroom, and I'll be right back in real fast if it's 50 minutes.
Okay. Have fun talking to Bowsette or whatever. I can't believe that's an actual thing. Breath of the Wild! Actually, this kind of does look like a get up from Breath of the Wild. What? No. I'm gonna pick up some honey, cause I feel kinda funny if I don't have rumbly tummies. I messed up my joke. I messed it up real bad. God damn it, Bart. Sorry, Dad. I can't do a good Bobby impersonation. Can't do a good Hank, so I don't know how I'm thinking of. I'm gonna kick your ass with my stand. Has anyone seen that? Please tell me someone saw that YouTube poop, or that YouTube video, that it's literally JoJo's Bizarre Adventure meets King of the Hill. God, I should actually sit down and watch like the English dub of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I could be a hero. Pokemon taught me well. Yeah! I'm born to be a champion! Oh, this sucks. Shoot the barrels! Oh. Ow! I just hurt myself. Ow. I twisted my leg in such a way where my big toe caught the inside of my thigh and it like tweaked a muscle. Hello, Ghost. Oh. Even tempered Kieran hurts. Okay. Here comes the race thing, and I lose. There's my very bad Polish accent coming out. I say that, but I do that on purpose because my friends are all making jokes about that stuff that I'm making jokes about that too. Also, the Sigma? Is it Sigma and Gamma? Which one's the Y? No, it's Gamma. The Gamma's Kieran set kinda sucks, so I don't have to build it like this. In that regards, Y suck. Oh god. Oh god, I almost died. No. Nope. A lot of microphone boops. You're fine, man. You're fine. You're doing well. You're doing all right. Everybody's pulling the weight. I got smacked. I'm not pulling my weight no more. I need to switch my armor set. I hate this armor set so much. I was doing better than Lasharna. Wait, which can't the gargoyle started? It's going well. None of us has died yet. Also, I was randomly singing the Hyrule theme song, the Hyrule Fields theme song, and I was thinking, you're still doing the story mode, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm actually doing a series on it, but it's taking me a while.
Okay. Because I must say, like, did you find my fairy tip useful? Because of... yeah. I actually didn't know how the fairy system worked, and I looked it up, I'm like, that's kinda dumb.
There's something new to the Switch, because on the Wii U, they did not have that.
It was a 3DS port that had that, yep. But I would never expect the common pots. Like, you look at those and it's like, yeah, there's nothing in them. Yeah, I'm not planning to do a Let's Play series of the story mode. I'll probably just do the adventure maps because I find those fun. The story itself is alright, but just like I don't really care for the story. Maybe when I play Fire Emblem, I'll care for it more because I feel like in Fire Emblem, with all of the voice acting and all that being in English, it actually looks kind of interesting. And plus, it'll be very interesting for someone who's never played Fire Emblem to actually do that. But yeah, I have no want to do the main story in Hyrule Warriors. Well, it's not even that. I just find the main story boring. Cause like I'm playing through. Well, I'm not even remotely done the Zelda 1's map system yet. But like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do. I don't know which one to do right after it. So I'm definitely not gonna do the Wind Waker one right off the bat. I started it. I don't like the Wind Waker map as much. I actually no. I'm not gonna skip to the Majora's Mask one. I'm thinking Twilight Princess. In all honesty.
Lord Mask is a bitch.
I've been told. But doesn't it give you some like the most rare stuff in the game though? Well, like you know the only reason I'm doing the first Zelda ones is because you unlock pretty much everything on that map, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Only games you find all the DLC and characters in the costumes. So,
I'm trying to unlock the costumes because all I have right now for costumes that I've actually unlocked is the classic Link.
what is this?
It's really hard to find the costumes. I have like the entire roster, like I have everyone unlocked. The costumes are so far in between one another. It's like there's only like 2 in the Zelda 1 map. There's like 3 in the Wind Waker map. There's like none in the Majora's Mask map. There's like 6 in Twilight Princess, and there's like 7 in the what's the DS game? God, it feels stupid. Spirit Tracks. No, it's not Spirit Tracks. It's Phantom Hourglass. So take it off. Not Spirit Tracks. In the Link Between Worlds one, I don't know. I didn't touch it yet. When I mean I haven't touched it, I mean like I have everything from the Awakening of Link or whatever. I have that one unlocked because I need to unlock Marin, whatever her name is. But I haven't unlocked any of the Link Between Worlds stuff yet because that's on Hero mode or something, and I'm like, nope, I'm not strong enough to take on Hero mode yet. Even though my Link is like a level 50 Link, and I should be able to take that on, but I have troubles.
You can't take that on, I can tell you that.
What, do you think 50 is still too under leveled for the Hero mode?
Wait, when I was playing the 3-year one, I got that bitch like 100 and something, like 150 or whatever the max was. And that's decent.
Really? Because I played the story mode like a couple times over on Hero mode. I don't think it's that hard. Oh, you're just saying the adventure maps are just much harder than the story mode, then?
Yeah. You gotta like make sure everybody's leveled up nicely and shit.
So I'm probably never gonna touch that until like next year, practically. Then. I was gonna take time today to play Hyrule Warriors and just level grind / rupee grind and stuff, but I was like, Jimmy's on. I hardly get to talk to Jimmy a lot, so I'll play some Kingdom Hearts or something while I'm talking to him. And I texted him, it's like, yo, you want to do the data battles? He's like, yes. I'm like, okay, give me a minute. So a majority of today was us just trying to do the data battles. And we're not under-leveled, or I'm not under-leveled because it's all being run by SharePlay on my end. And I have a level 99 Sora. I have like all of the best equipment. And even then, we're having troubles with the data fights. Like, even, yeah, Garble, like, when you and I started talking on this part of the stream, you even said, like, the data fights are bullcrap. Or you agreed with me. Now, which is more bullcrap, the data fights or Lingering Will? That is a tough call, because the data fights are usually one phase, minus Xemnas. I'm saying Lingering Will. I hate Lingering Will with a damn passion. And the worst part is, I've seen people do level 1 on him. And I'm thinking, how?
That question, how the fuck did you get to level 1?
Well, because the critical mode gives you the no experience thing. So it is entirely doable. But it's also like, how much did you waste time, effectively, and just did this? It's not like Super Mario RPG where you could beat at level 1, because that's like, oh, whatever, people would do that all the damn time. It's not like Golden Sun where you could beat that entire game at level 1. Golden Sun 1 and 2, which I've seen done. I've done Golden Sun 1 at level 1. That's the only one I've done. But it's just like, Kingdom Hearts, I've seen people do Marluxia at level 1. And I'm like, how? It's like the people who get single-player Behemoth in this. It's like, how? Kill him. Spiders! The giant legion of spiders! God, that reminds me of a Pat, or whatever his name is, from Dark Souls / Demon Souls. And nostalgic, just because the spiders, kind of how I said it. Patches, there we go, that's the guy's name in Dark Souls. Oh yeah, you never complimented me on beating Bloodborne 100%.
Should I compliment you on it?
I don't know, like, I mean, I put time and effort into it, same with my friend, same with Jimmy.
Yeah.
I think it's a hard game, starting out, and then when you get later into it, it's easier. Yo, when you buy Bloodborne, I'll help you with it, don't worry. Just expect me to one-shot everything. Kinda. I have max stats in Bloodborne, so that's probably why. Because me and Jimmy got really bored, and I was just like, yeah, I'll soul farm. Just like I do in Dark Souls. How about Dark Souls? God, I need to play Dark Souls 3 and platinum that. And Dark Souls 1. And 1's gonna be easier than 3. Because with 3, I need Jimmy to get Covenant stuff so we can get Covenant stuff together. And the Covenants are not the easiest things to level up. You're alive! You're alive, my friend! I'll get a piano. What? I was just gonna make a Piano Man joke. Sing us a song, you're a piano man. Sing us a song tonight. We're all in the mood for a... I forget the words. Then again, it's me. I forget all the words from every song ever. Hello, Windows 10. That's more or less Facebook going off. I need to learn how to turn off notifications on Windows 10 for Facebook. The only thing I'd ever want to go off on my Windows 10 is Twitter, and that's just because my phone doesn't always pick up on Twitter application stuff. Well, I'm screwed. If Curious is gonna completely forget about me, yeah, I'm fine. This is a art. This is a tempered, right? Yeah, 9 art for a tempered. What about flickering?
So you did shoot out a flare, right?
Yeah, I did. Hey, 3 people are in chat. Hi. Well, 2, because I don't count the third one, because the third one's usually me.
Oh, shit, how we going back up here?
Yep.
Blood.
Football!
I had no what you did, my big brother. I'm like, I did nothing to your brother.
It's like the otters, or not the otters, the beavers in Majora's Mask. Why do they call them otters? Like, they got tails. They're clearly beavers. You okay?
I'm dead again.
It's fine. It's a small one. I don't mind. No blood, sweat, and tears went into this one. Oh, Trace, Arcanal Gold Top. Out. Nothing. I totally didn't do a Mojo Jojo. Yeah. Wait, what? Yeah, I mean, I like Powerpuff Girls. That was a good cartoon show. The movie sucked, though. He's not smooth. He's not just smooth, he's silky smooth.
Silky my ass.
I mean, that mane looks like it's made out of silk, man.
Yeah.
He's a magical pony.
Oh god.
Well, that one was. He was smaller than a regular horse, so a pony. So.
Unicorn, freaking zebra, horse thing.
It's like a hybrid chimera thing.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate chimera from Mother 3.
Yeah.
Or the fucking Zion from Final Fantasy X.
The Zion?
Or whatever the hell it is, an IXION. Summon.
Oh, Ixion.
Yeah, whatever. I
Well, you realize like Axion is actually like based off. I think it's based off. I think it's Kieran basically.
Well, the only thing I'm missing is a poodle hair.
God, you know what?
I'm trying to get some of these goddamn pepper bitches.
I mean, it's working slightly.
Ain't working. We kept getting smaller and smaller.
Do you want to post the next one or this one?
I could, but why does that have to be Kieran?
Okay, well, true. It's probably time for a swap up. I have like 5 of these things, so I don't really mind losing one of them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thanks, man. Just trying to kill yourself with this freaking Kieran.
I'm killing myself regardless.
Uh-huh.
This is nothing new to people. People don't want bad at games. That's why they come to watch me. It's something called failing in games.
Yeah.
Why should I be entertained if I just suck at games?
You can for a couple of episodes, buddy, but when it keeps going and going and going, you know.
I have an obsession. It's not my fault.
It kinda is, buddy.
I blame the corporate America because of that's what the guy from Mighty Number 9 did.
Don't blame us. Have yourself to blame to be addicted to this game.
I'm not addicted though. I haven't played this since like a month for casual play.
I would say you're so bullshit, you know you played this last week at least to my knowledge.
Because I did a 2.5-hour stream because my sister and I were planning to play games together. I literally did it just for a short stream.
You still play the game, did you not?
Yes.
There you go.
I still blame America.
Oh,
Sorry. I blame America and Japan. Because this is just as much as Japan's fault than it is America's fault.
no.
I never loved you, Japan. I totally never loved you. That's why I totally bought a lot of manga and anime and other certain things. And my Nintendo consoles and all the other stuff that comes from Japan originally, so, yeah. I was gonna say Japan women have like small boobs, but that doesn't really matter to some people.
What now?
Small boobs.
No, what?
Breasts. Chesticles. Other words.
Actually, buddy, that actually be confirmed because apparently there are women actually are getting bustier and bustier.
Like, yeah, it's something called plastic surgery.
But oh, natural, buddy, natural.
Well, it's about time. They've been going on for eons with tiny boobs.
Apparently, hell, this has been on the news here in fucking America. I'm like, really? We are now talking about this?
That's kind of sad. That is kind of sad now that I say that.
Yeah.
Granted, I do like them because, you know, they're nice to look at. I wouldn't do anything else, but they're nice to look at. Look, I'm a man. I'm allowed to have manly thoughts.
Manly thoughts, right? Not perverted thoughts.
Manly could be perverted, depending on who you ask.
Yeah, any other manly man would say otherwise.
Then I'm not the best man. Oh well. I don't aim to be the best, I just aim to be me. Hell, me and my ex got into a conversation recently about boobs. I don't know why we're talking about boobs recently, because we were just like, oh, how have you been? Your parents been okay? Have you been okay? Blah, blah, just a little banter between me and her. And this is like, what, a day ago? Yeah, roughly a day ago. Literally, just saw her on Facebook, and I'm like, yeah, might as well talk to her, see if she's open. And I talked to her for about 2.5 hours.
Jesus.
What? We have a lot of shit in common. And a lot of catch up. Also, you're not posting the quest?
Nope. I'm just looking around for shit. Oh my god. This is that, this is that, this is that. Oh, man.
I don't know. Like, I mean, I know some Asian people with like a fairly justifiable chest, but it's just like a lot of them have tinies.
Yeah. But just apparently recently they're actually getting natural big breasts now.
Yeah, probably because they're starting to have protein, a lot more protein, a lot of good, clean protein, and not just fish from their waters. Because God, those fish are probably not even digestible from even fish themselves, because of all the mercury and all that crap.
I'm just having rice almost every day. Oh wait, that's Chinese.
I'm about to say, like, you do know, like, the seas around, like, Japan and Asia in general is, like, garbage, right? Mercury, radiation, oil, fin cutting, because sharks.
What it is.
Except people are, like, actively killing a lot of sea life because of the fin cutting, and we're not stopping them. And the people who are stopping them aren't getting the right reasons to stop them. As someone who witnessed a definned shark, yes, I do know that. Literally, I was walking on a beach because my dad's from Trinidad, and we were in Trinidad for a couple days. Or we're in Trinidad for like a week or two because of vacation and whatnot. So I'm just walking across the beach, right? I'm having a good time walking across the beach, just my own business, skipping a stone or two once in a while. Seriously, I thought it was like a beach, not whale, but a beach like fish, you know, kind of like, not fish, dolphin or something. So I'm like, oh, this is really bad. I should go investigate, make sure it's actually like still alive and stuff. I go up to it. I noticed the fin was gone, like the main dolphin fin. What's the top fin called?
Dorsal fin?
Dorsal fin. Yeah. So I was like, okay, that's odd. Maybe it's a birth defect. I flip it over. The two fins on the side are gone. I checked the tail in the water. There's a lot of blood in the water. So I'm like, oh, fantastic. So me being the reasonable man I was, or I guess I was still a teenager back then, because I was like, what, 18? So I went to go to the local fisher guy, because, you know, that's how they get their main source of income is fishing, because they're on a freaking island, who would have freaking guessed? So I go to him, I'm like, yo, there's like a beach shark there that's dead. So he literally goes with like a Chinese butcher, a knife. And I'm like, oh, I know what he's doing. And you know what? I hope that guy got a good profit for that fish. For that. Or sharks are fish, right?
Sure.
Yeah. But it just, I love the water. I love anything in the water. So it's just like, it makes me upset that people do that. I'm definitely no surfer, because I've actually never been surfing a day in my life. But I've definitely, like, swam in oceans enough, I've swam in lakes enough. I've learned to respect nature, I've learned to just honor it. I sound like a native, apparently, but whatever. But yeah, like, it disheartens me to know that people are just... They're not even using the body for anything. It's like, you could de-rib it, you could de-tooth it, like, make a necklace out of the teeth and stuff. Nope, they just catch it, kill it, throw it back. I have been fishing a lot of times, though. So, I mean, I technically know how to fish. I don't know, what's your opinions?
People fish where they have to, buddy.
No, not the fishing, the definning thing.
Well, the same thing with freaking taking out the tusks out of the milknuts.
Yeah, you think it shouldn't be done?
Oh, well, if you're gonna kill it, freaking use it for food and everything else.
Yeah, exactly. You and I think the same, because, like, don't let a single thing go to waste. Hell, for elephants at the very damn least, like back then when people were poaching them like crazy, you could at least like carve the skin off and turn that into like a bag or something.
Oh, skin for an elephant. Just drop more than that.
Well, yeah, you have more than enough for like a couple hundred bags or something, but like you know what I mean, just like make some use out of it. Like you could leave the meat and stuff inside it and like just leave it for the predators because at least they'll come and pick it up when it's done. Except with sharks, actually, do sharks have predators? I don't think so. I think they're probably one of the most alpha things in the sea. That's actually a good question. I don't know if sharks have a natural predator. I would say squids, like giant squids, but I don't know if that's gonna be. Because I'm thinking like in my head, what's bigger than a shark? And the first thing came into my head was a giant squid. So I'm like, possibly. Sorry, what?
But other than he's got there too.
Oh yeah. So I mean, like, yeah, it's just like, And it also, like, if people don't realize this, because this is all economics and everything, and I studied economics for a long time, because documentaries and other stuff I used to watch with my dad, and school, I guess, somewhat. School being, like, maybe 2% of what I actually know because of it. Yeah, that screws up the food chain real bad. It's like, God, I've never watched The Simpsons, but I know this one part of The Simpsons. Isn't there an episode where in The Simpsons that like Homer goes in the future or something, and it's like Planets of the Apes, but it's Planets of the Dolphins? Oh, I got disconnected. Don't do anything. I'll join back. So, yeah, it's just like, if you have overpopulations of a certain type of fish, that screws up economics so bad.
Same thing when we overpopulate as humans.
Exactly. And that's why I say 1 kid or 2 kids per family.
Shit.
That would be overpopulation. That would be just roughly enough, right?
But sure, that's the majority when it comes to the black community.
Oh yeah, and players and everyone else.
Like fucking rabbits.
Oh yeah. Don't you and I know that? The worst part is I have black friends, and I'm pretty sure you have black friends, but it's just like, even they will admit it's true. And the best part is they're the people who don't do it. They're like the black people you want to hang out with. At least my black friends are very civilized. So still no quests?
I see.
So we should. Okay, well, let's do one of mine then, because I have nothing but Kieran's. I have nothing but Kieran's. Okay, so going down the list of Kieran's, we have the tempered Kieran. We have 3 silvers, no penalties, but 5 feints. We have 15 minutes and 1 feint. Other than that, no penalties. We have 30 minutes and 3 feints, no penalties.
How many people?
4. We have a standard 30-minute Kieran. We have a standard 30-minute Kieran. And we have a standard 50-minute Kieran.
3 though. Fuck 3!
Because I don't know.
3 minutes, holy shit, that gotta be like a really tiny fucking Kieran.
50 minutes, sorry. Did I say 3 minutes? 30. It's 30, 30, 50.
And I heard 3 minutes like, what the fuck kind of kill are we fighting? I'm fucking idiot.
Yeah, so the one that has a bronze, silver, and gold is the one with 15 minutes and 1 feint.
And that's like 2 players total.
It's 1 player. No, not 1 player. It's 4 players.
Fuck.
You want to chance it?
Chances, the thing is, like, you need like a fucking full team to take on that.
So we should just go doing the Arch Cure and stuff then.
Hey, Arch, why would you be tempered?
Thank you, Tempered. Why not you say Arch Tempered? Jesus.
Get out, man.
I wish that was a thing in normal gameplay, because that'd be fun.
Oh, man, let it go.
Yeah, we should do the Tempered at this point, because it's better than just staying around the lobby for about, like, 4.5 minutes.
Uh-huh.
It's been longer than 4.5 minutes, but you know what I mean. Well, you're Mr. I could set up another quest by the time we could finish this one. I'm like, okay. And then you went looking, and there's no quest. So I'm like, you know what, screw it. If we're gonna do Kieran, we're gonna do Kieran. Tonight's gonna be the Kieran hunt.
Oh, buddy.
Tonight's gonna be the Grand Master of Kieran hunts. I will be known as the Kieran Killer.
And yet no progress will still be made to this day.
And my track record of killing Kieran is, I don't know. My track record is 111.
Uh-huh.
I'm the best killer.
Yeah, you're good at exterminating them, but you can't find them.
If he wants to just show up and bend over a bit, that'll help. What, so we can snap his horn?
The fact is, I've slayed 33 of these fuckers, and you slayed how many again?
111! But I'm laughing because of what I said and how I said it.
Uh-huh.
If we can bend over so we can snap his horn.
Uh-huh.
Let Twitter quote me on that for a good long while. I won't care. I'll find it funny regardless. It's like that picture of Messiah Nella and Cheryl Conroy when Proton John was streaming Mario Party 10. And it's like, Emil, can you do me one more thing? It's like, bend over. It's like, okay. I feel like I'm basically Chugga sometimes, in the sense of we both make horrible word choice. I feel like me and Chugga would actually get along pretty fine in real life if I actually met Chugga Conroy / Emil or whatever. Emil, I don't know his last name because it's like a long French name or something.
At least it's not the worst that we've done.
Oh no, the worst we've done, I'm pretty damn sure, is the panda.
The what?
The panda.
Oh, panda. That's still a normal one, buddy.
Leave and try again.
Yeah. I'm not gonna waste any ammo on this.
Yeah. You want to?
All the time. There's not even the smaller one either.
Which you don't need though.
The smallest I do, not the largest.
Oh, never mind. I thought you had the smallest.
The largest. I got the largest, you got the smallest. So we got equal trade.
Not really.
Kinda, yeah.
The smallest you get 3 carbs. With the largest you get 4 carbs.
Well, the thing is, with the smallest out of Kieran, your head has to be freaking basically like right there on the line to the freaking side.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I'd much rather be doing arch-tempered stuff right now, in all honesty. I don't care if it'll kill me every 5 seconds. I'd rather be doing that than hunting for all these stupid crowns. Which, mind you, there's 3 left. That's all I need. 3 more.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, you do.
You can't see, but I'm bashing my head against my knee.
Sure can.
I'm doing it in like a comedic sense. I'm not actually hurting myself before anyone in chat's gonna lose their mind.
Yeah, probably say, do it again.
Do it again! Give yourself brain cancer! Brain cancer? What the hell? A concussion! Why did my brain go to brain cancer?
I don't know, buddy. Maybe you have a stroke.
I mean, that's still the brain, so possibly.
Mm-hmm.
The worst part is, I have to do multiplayer stuff for Monster Hunter Ultimate Generations. So... You know what? That's still not bad, because Monster Hunter Ultimate Generations, there's no trophies. I can literally just play it to play it, and not have to worry about it.
Yep.
Like, sure, there's the largest and the little trophy thingies that they give you, like the little achievements, but I don't care for those in those games. Because I'll get them casually anyways. Tiny butt. I think it's a tiny butt.
I thought you were gonna touch this thing.
Yeah, go and touch him by the butt.
Alright, he's still out there, boy, open.
He's not your boy either.
Alright, because as I said, my head, you see my head?
Yeah.
My head has people right up the line and that strike he's got. One of these days, you might get a
One of these days, I might get lucky and win a lottery.
shit.
One of these days, I'll just hire someone to do it. It's just like, here, take it. I played a game for like 800 hours at this point. Take the damn controller.
Shit. How many hours have you done anyway on this fucking game?
783 or something.
Oh, my God.
Look, I've gotten insane a long time ago. This is nothing new.
Yeah, I think I just barely get over 200 or at least maybe less than that.
You know what? Freaking don't break my pants right now. Round of applause! Round of applause. I literally applaud you in a circle format, even though you can't see it.
Again, why?
A round of applause, because you deserve it.
I don't give a shit.
You're doing a lot better than I'm doing.
I'm really sure time-wise, maybe, but that doesn't mean shit.
Well, you say yourself, I'm not that skilled at this game, apparently.
You're not skilled at goddamn luck.
No, there was one point you and I were talking on stream, and it was like, I feel like I'm actually relatively skilled in this game. And it's like, you're not that skilled.
Once we are done, I was fucking skilled with weapons, yeah.
Oh, so you actually do admit I have skill with weapons. Okay, thank you. That makes me feel better, actually.
We were talking about the weapons. That you said that you weren't skilled. You thought you had mastered every weapon, but you didn't.
Oh. Well, this is me being cocky.
Yeah, this is me being kind of buddy.
Look, I'm okay with charge blades. I've learned one of the technical weapons. That's pretty good for my standards.
Yeah. And yet, me is all around just to learn how to use each fucking weapon.
I know how to use all of them, I just don't have practice.
Yeah.
I saw those tutorial videos. I saw how to play videos.
And how to play, actually play it.
Yeah, exactly.
In other words, no practice at all.
Yep. Oh, he seems kind of big. No.
Yeah.
He's a small. He might be your boy, though.
What are you talking about?
The Kieran, he might be yours. I'll wait for you to confirm.
I need to get on the string flat there if I can't build in here.
Yeah! Yeah, what, you don't like the crazy taxi scream?
Huh?
Don't like the crazy taxi scream?
Wasn't trying for it, no.
I was.
Don't try. That's not what I'm doing. Lou, that red thing. There you go, friend. Okay, stop moving on like you can. There. Yeah, it's your food.
He was
Listen to me.
he was eating prior. He was eating this stuff.
He's not my guy either.
Okay.
This is the same thing as that. I don't know, buddy. I don't know.
Oh, that's words.
That's words.
Yeah. Let me. Who's that character from Dead or Alive that does like that Brazilian style of fighting? TK? Mm.
I wouldn't know. I don't play Dead or Alive.
I only played 5 or owned 5. You know, as a fighting game, it's actually pretty interesting, sadly enough.
You know, I wish we could play when it comes to Dead or Alive would be that beach volleyball one.
Yeah, Dead or Alive Extreme. I would be so down for that, actually.
There was a fucking, they made another one. It's like, hey, you can play with your friend. Like,
Go down water slides, play beach volleyball, sign yourself up for a martial art tournament.
Like,
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
That's fun.
No doubt. Yeah, two perverts fucking beach volleyball. Right. They would choose our waifus.
No, I hate all of them as characters. I'm cool. Kasumi is the retard. Freaking Trish is the American. God, Kumi's sister or whatever is just a hothead piece of anime.
Piece of anime. Nice word to substitute for ass.
Well, no, because she literally is like straight out from a freaking anime. What it seems like. The only one I really like is the mixed martial art fighter in Dead or Alive. She's American, but she's not like the typical like, hey, I'm a redneck American.
Oh, she is from Texas, so.
Well, Trish is from Texas, but I mean like the one who did martial arts in 5, she was the one I actually kind of liked in the sense of like she actually felt like she was a person and not just, you know, a random chick that chose to fight. Also, no.
Damn fuckers already.
They always spawn up north, if not down by the plain area. They always spawn in their nest.
understand, but we're supposed to spawn at the same time. I'm like, how the hell did you already see them?
No, we just spawned at the same time. I came in earlier before you did.
Okay, with this 32. Is it the same damn size?
I think it is. That's the sad part.
Yeah, that is the damn size.
So literally, we have been wasting our time then.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same quest you've been using over and over.
Do you want to try our luck with optional quests?
I will admit, like, optional quest, I have not got a crown for.
Yeah, but that's also how you used to do an old Monster Hunter, and I highly doubt they'll take that RNG out of this. It's your call. You choose the next couple missions.
Well,
I actually want to look up her name, because she's actually a really cool character, in my opinion.
I'll look her up and I'll find us a mission.
Yeah. Google! I'm literally going to just type in MMA girl from Dead or Alive. Dead. Not dear. Dead or Alive. MMA fighter. Images. You usually have a name. Maya. Really? She's like the one person who isn't Asian.
Then Trish.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Thank you. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, Edgar, or whatever his name is, he's not Asian, but he's also like the drunken fist style or whatever.
Lovely.
I love, maybe because she's like a character that people could probably actually relate to, because she's just working a dead-end job. I don't know, people have been able to relate themselves with fighting game characters. Oh, I know someone who relates himself as Scorpion.
Boo.
One of my actual friends I used to talk to.
Trust me, that didn't go well.
I mean, like, I didn't know Mortal Kombat. I still don't know Mortal Kombat all that well. But I mean, like, all I knew was Scorpion didn't assign himself to a side. He was kind of more neutral. What? Yo, I'm gonna screen share this for a quick second. What is up with this? I literally am just in the Google Images and looking up stuff.
What is that thing?
I'm assuming that's a child.
I hope not.
And it gets worse. And it gets worse.
What the fuck are you looking up?
This is what I looked up.
You're alive?
Yeah, this is what I looked up. Dead or Alive. And then this shows up, the standard stuff. I scroll down a bit. I see this crap. This is weird. This is also why I don't Google much. Like, granted, that's kid. I thought that was something else. I thought that was something else. Okay.
Oh man.
Never mind. But yeah, like, I mean, I took mixed martial art classes for a bit. Like, I knew you get pretty messed up a bit, but never, like, to that point. And I'm also that same guy who watches MMA on, like, TV whenever the hell it's on. And whenever the hell I feel like actually watching it, which is, like, never. But it's just like, I've never seen a person get beat up that bad. And plus, they teach you not to go for the face. You go for, like, other vital points, like ribs and stuff.
What martial arts is this?
Mixed. It's just like, I took a mixed martial art class once for, like, summer. Well, no, the thing is, like, you're supposed to immobilize your opponent. You're not supposed to, like, go straight for the kill. You're supposed to, like... Well, traditionally you're supposed to tire them out, but you're supposed to do it in such a way where you're putting on pressure and then tiring them out. Case in point, like, you know, all of those skills that you see people do, like headlocks and like footlocks and all that.
There's enough guy out here.
Well, I'm not joining then. Is it your guy?
No, it's not my guy either.
Okay, back to this annoying bullcrap where I gotta talk about mixed martial arts, something that I know fairly. Actually, I know a fair amount of it. I remember how to do a lot of it too. Especially one of the most useful locks you ever need to know is get someone between your thighs and like not suffocate them, but like cut off their air supply so they tap out. That probably was my favorite drill to do, in all honesty, because it was actually a pretty simple drill. Except, you know, I never really practiced pinning people, but I'm pretty sure given some practice I'll be able to pin someone. So what it is you get on one side of them, you take your dominant leg, you actually put it down on their throat, and then you pull up with their one arm, so they're trying to get up. So you're forcing the throat up, but you're forcing it down at the same time with your foot. I love that one. That one actually is probably the most effective if you get someone down on the ground. And not to mention, I was put in that because of the training drill and stuff. And I'll tell you right now, it is impossible to breathe if you do it right. If you do it wrong, you can be overtaken very easily, though. Like, it got to the point where we're doing like a sparring match and stuff, because it was in the last like half hour of the class, so I was like, the teacher was like, okay, let's just do like a sparring match kind of thing. And what ended up happening was a guy tried to take me down. I kneed him. I got him onto his back. I picked him up and basically wrestling style dropped him on my knee. So I mean, I don't enjoy fighting, but if push comes to shove, I know how to protect someone. Granted, that someone may be me, but I mean, I could protect someone else if need be. You know what, screw it, let's see if Jimmy's on. If Jimmy's on, I'll stay up for a couple more.
Cornfield's like, oh, so bored of Minecraft. I'm like, I'm sorry. Alright.
Obligations to other people.
No. What I can do? They're coming up from work.
Yep. Also, Jimmy's not on, so I might just play Hyrule Warriors tonight.
Yeah.
Unless Jimmy comes on later tonight and it's like, okay, never mind, screw Hyrule Warriors. What's... Oh, why you open Twitter? Oh, that's the last thing I had open on this. Are they... I thought they stopped doing Purge movies.
Purge movies?
Oh, it's like a Netflix series. That's dumb. I didn't like the... Brian didn't help I didn't like the Purge to begin with. Nah, that's a smallie.
No, that's my guy over there. No, I mean, it's smaller than we usually see, but that's not it either.
So, once again, proving the fact that you are the lucky one, and I'm the one who just gets crapped on.
What?
You're Mr. Luck, you're Mr. Sandman, and I'm Mr. Little Mac. I don't know.
What does Mr. Sandman have to do with this?
I don't know. We were talking about fighting, and my brain went into boxing for some reason.
Yeah, mine was a punch out, which has nothing to do with luck.
I mean, Sandman's kind of luck-based.
You, Sandman is fucking skill-based. Mike Tyson is fucking luck.
No, because Tyson, you just can't hit for the first, round.
You just lucky enough to beat his ass.
I'm trying to think, There was one fighter like outside of Tyson and Sam I had a problem with. It wasn't Macho Man. Macho Man's easy.
Super Macho Man, Super Nintendo.
No, he was in the NES one, I think. Yeah, he was like the second to last guy because Sandman was the last guy.
Oh, that's the Wii.
But yeah, no, I think it was Macho Man or it was.
Oh, Mr. Dream or something like that.
Oh yeah, it's probably Mr. I don't remember anymore. Yeah.
Sandman, I know that for sure. I think
Yeah, it was just like the super white guy, like pretty much on par with Soda Pop Minty. I think the only character like outside of Tyson and whatnot that ever gave me trouble was probably Bull Bull.
Yeah, the only way to get that is just hit him with that full charge.
Yeah, it's the only effective way of doing it fast.
Yeah.
Great Tiger, I guess, but Great Tiger was. He got easier as I got knocked down by him.
Yeah. With Donkey Kong.
I've never played the Wii version. I played it once at an E3. Not at an E3. Wow, I wish I was that lucky. I played it once at a EV Games demo, and I mean I liked it. I wouldn't want to actually buy it. I mean it was enjoyable.
Yeah, it was fun being a little bit shit at Donkey Kong.
I would hope so, but isn't that also the mode where if you KO once, you're pretty much like locked out of that mode forever?
That's a new 3 times.
Yep. I mean, I would suck horrendously at that.
Yeah.
I wish it wasn't forever. I wish it was like a day. You have to wait a day. So it's like, okay, I'll just stop playing for a day, come back.
I mean, even if you get kicked out of that mode, there's still a single, just regular matches, and you can just fight them there.
I know, but like, I just don't like stuff like that does that. I would say the Cave of Ordeals from Twilight Princess, but that didn't lock you out. Oh, also, by the way, the Cave of Ordeals is actually one of the only optional things in Twilight Princess that I've never done.
As long as the friggin' fairies around,
Yep.
it's a pain, but...
Well, if you want 100%, you're doing it twice.
Yeah.
I can't even do it once.
Yeah, it's a pain, like I said. Yeah, it's the same damn size it looks like. Damn size.
We're getting unlucky as crap. Yes, we are. Yeah, screw it. Let's load up an optional class. We're loading up Zombie Dragon. I want change. I want money. I want a Lucky Star, apparently, because I just made a Lucky Star reference without thinking about it. I don't know why I was listening to Lucky Star music out of all things. Because, like, the only Lucky Star song I ever think about is Gravity. And that's not a good Lucky Star song. Lucky Star is in the anime, not the... Is there a game called Lucky Star? I don't remember.
I have no idea.
Yeah, most people usually think about the anime, and I think about the anime when I think of Lucky Star, just because Lucky Star is kind of a... What was Lucky Star originally meant to be? Comedy? Because it definitely does not come off as comedy sometimes.
I don't know. Never watched this freaking series.
It's interesting. You'll probably like it. It's weird. Oh my god. Sorry. I'm trying to think of this anime that I watched once because of a person recommended it to me. Oh god, what was it? It was like an anime where like they're in high school and one's super short, one's super tall but super shy, and one. Oh my god! There's a cat character. People would know the anime because of the cat character. There's literally a cat that's just orange and drawn like a person cat. It's weird. I'll look into it. I'll probably send you a video of it or something. I like that anime. It's super weird though. and K-On! But K-On's also just it's a feel good anime. It's one of the anime where it's like I feel kind of bad for watching it, but at the same time I feel kind of good for watching it. I think K-On! Is actually also stupid popular, mostly because of the PSN stuff. Except it sucks because it's only K-On! Season 2 and K-On! Season 3, and I don't like those seasons. Season 1 was good! Get Season 1 back on. Okay, you hung out around me a lot enough, so you probably heard me play Don't Say You're Lazy on stuff, right?
So what?
Don't Say You're Lazy.
What the hell is that?
That is the intro song for K-On!
And no, I am not.
Look it up. You won't be disappointed. I'm probably going to end up watching a fan dub of that because fan dubs, and one of my friends was working on the fan dub last time I was talking to her. And as much as I would want to, there's no guy characters in K-On! It sucks. Well, then again, that was also more designed for a female perspective of school and how females are into rock music and stuff. So I mean, it's weird. There is a lot of anime stereotypes in K-On! Though, so like. There's one point where one of the lead guitarist trips over a chord, and of course, it's anime. She was wearing a maid costume, and you can imagine what she ended up flashing. Because you get smacked. Oh! I thought we were going straight for the kill. Surprise! Yeah, I know me and my friend David, we used to K-On! All the damn time when we were talking on Skype and whatnot. Should really sit down and actually watch it again. And it's one of the few anime I would say it doesn't matter if you watch the English dub or English sub, it's pretty much the same thing. Yeah, I got an investigation, but it's probably for that little piece of crap. Hey, your cat and my cat are the same level, you know what that means? We can summon Utopia with the overlay network. Yu-Gi-Oh! We're not cool enough to summon. Actually, Utopia sucks. Leviathan Dragon, even though that's a lot weaker technically. What, you making fun of my cat's Moogle armor? My cat's a Moogle! Oh. I heard demon armor, so I'm like, what? Oh. You're supposed to hit an ally, I think, because that's the demon powder, effectively. We're harping home. What's up with me saying random shit today? The thief used intimidation. Your attack was lowered. Mighty Anna just stared at you. Let me on you. I want to ride him. That time I was fully aware of what I was saying, so don't even. That's not the combo I wanted to use, game. Here I go with an ultra combo! I failed. God, son of a pickle! Trust me, if I was to actually curse, I would. But for my dad's home, my dad hates cursing, I can't. I doesn't want to hear him bitch at me. Yeah, we're weird. We don't consider bitch a curse word. We consider F, we consider pretty much everything else under the sun. Actually, my dad only has an issue with the F word. Every other word I could say around him, it doesn't give a shit. It's not my fault, my dad's my dad. My dad's my dad for... my dad's because my dad's my dad because you impregnated my mom, no wonder.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, at least someone's riding him. Easily. Also, where are you? Oh. Quick, who has Encore? Who's got Moonbeam? Oh. Ooh. God, crapping me. A box cutter is the best tool. He took off like a man. Get him.
We're going right in there, even though it's a bit lagging.
I'll smash them off. I'll cut them off. I'll beat them off.
Wait.
Final Fantasy 7.
That last part. Waiting.
Yeah, that's what Aerith says though. I don't care. I really don't.
There we go.
I'm pretty sure Aerith says that. It must make no sense considering she's like, what, a couple thousand years old? And it's so sad that Zack and him. Wow, Aerith is apparently a boy. You are a butt. Yeah, I got the last hit. Nope, the worst part is, I was thinking, what is the loneliest number you'll ever know? Two will be as bad as one, but it's not. No, I don't know the words, God. Hey you, Pikachu.
Oh god, have you seen the freaking trailer for Detective Pikachu?
I saw the trailer, I thought it was out by now. Isn't it out?
The trailer for the movie.
Oh, the movie, no, I haven't seen it.
That just came out there, I'm like, wow, interesting.
Well, I'm just more or less getting with the fact that the Pikachu's basically meow.
Voiced by Ryan Reynolds, so, yeah.
Am I gonna get cool video game movies like Professor Layton? Don't lie, Professor Layton would make a good movie. Yeah, because all five is British. Well, that Paper Mario movie. I kid you not, I would actually pay money to see Paper Mario.
Well, back to well, yeah, this is pretty 2019. 2019 is going to be fucking Sonic the Hedgehog.
Wait, what?
What? That was freaking Sonic the Hedgehog on the movie.
No, I don't follow movie stuff.
I don't either, but people don't.
I don't talk to people apparently, then.
You don't follow people either, but people fucking talk on Twitter. Don't give a hell about it.
Cool, because once again, I haven't seen it on Twitter. And I'm on Twitter like a madman.
Maybe I'm gonna say that this is what's trending.
Apparently not. Which is weird because I just got done playing an RPG that basically fashion trend was a big thing in that game. No, that sucks. You gotta go, you gotta go. Yep. So, question, are they doing the, like, old style Sonic, or are they doing a new style Sonic? Okay, no interest then. If they did the old school Sonic, sure, I'll probably watch it.
The problem is, you gotta be modern because the classic Sonic is wrong.
No, in the cartoons he did. In the movies he did.
Cartoon, but when it was to the classic, other words, basically.
Oh, so like they're legitimately doing the game then.
Yeah, the game kind of Sonic, not the cartoon.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then I'm gonna have no interest in watching that then.
Alright, let's wait up for the special shop now.
Sure. I'm still more or less surprised that they're planning to localize the Monster Hunter movie. Which, like, I saw that on the internet because someone linked it to me. Like, I didn't see it, I saw the trailers and the other thing that came with it because someone sent it. I would hate to watch that, in all honesty. Not only the look, it's just the acting. Exactly. Well, no, it was like it was meant to be like an entirely separate thing, separated from the games. It was meant to be its own thing. Kind of how World of Warcraft was supposed to do their movie, and then they slapped and did it based off the game. I never actually watched World of Warcraft movie, in all honesty. I wanted to watch it, but people I talked to said like it sucked. I did watch the Prince of Persia movie, and I'm not gonna lie, it was alright. Maybe because I'm not a big fan of Prince of Persia. I also saw part 1 of Blood Rain, so... Yeah, that was one I wanted to burn my eyes on, in all honesty. Just put water in my eyes, and I'm somehow a vampire, just cut my eyes! You know what I'll be okay with, in all honesty, and most things I'm not gonna pay for Netflix. I'll be okay if Castlevania had an actual movie.
Did you know they actually have a television series going right now?
Yeah, the Netflix one.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay.
I want to cry tears of blood.
Oh, I was like, holy shit, we did. I'm like, oh, it's a fucking silver.
And it didn't show for me because I have the tallest silver. Oh.
For today, folks.
See if I have an investigation.
Oh, yeah, alright.
Is that or the Wind Dragon? Take your pick.
Oh man, stop. I think my look right now.
Don't leave me so lonely.
Shut up, it's fine.
I know I'm doing fine, but it's boring to play by myself.
You can play Highland Warriors.
No, because I still have obligations to stream for another hour.
You have no obligation to force that onto yourself.
I make my own obligations.
That's your own fault for doing so.
I'm sorry that I'm a man of my word.
That's not being a man, just being stupid.
Which is mostly all men around the world, so, I mean, take a pick. You're stupid. I'm stupid. Construction workers are stupid.
Man, I've been up since 4 o'clock in the morning.
True. So you have reason to leave then.
Yeah. Keep up this fucking night, fucking sleep schedule kind of nonsense.
I'm going to cry myself to sleep because I'm going to hunt nothing but Kierans.
You don't have to hunt Kieran itself, just rotate between the 3 that you're missing.
I probably will.
Yeah, because all you hunted was freaking all Nova Kieran and 1 fucking zombie dragon.
But the zombie dragon's so basic. And the wind dragon is just a B word.
I understand that, but the problem is the fucking wind dragon ain't far too scales the fucking difference with the height.
True. Kieran, then wind dragon, and then Kieran, and then back to zombie, and then Kieran. Kieran's gonna be the middle one because I hate Kieran the most.
I thought it was a wind dragon.
No, Kieran's kicked my ass recently. I have reasons to hate him.
You say that until you get him, and then you don't focus on the wind dragon.
And then I hate the wind dragon even more because I have to hunt that more.
Yeah.
You know how my brain works by now, I would hope.
Oh, right, yeah. What time you going to play it?
Stone in your bed? Okay. I mean, have fun killing your bed.
I'm going too bad.
Yep. I know. I just wanted to be a jerk.
Yeah, so you can see how pissed off you're at me, so yeah.
I'm not pissed at you.
Yeah, you probably will be. I'll catch you up with a fucking crown.
No, I'm pissed at luck. I'm pissed at luck. It's not you.
Wait, the luck is attached to me.
I can still be pissed off at something that you have and I don't. Like, I mean, you can be pissed off that I have skill, and I can be pissed off you have luck. So, I mean, it balances out in some regards.
Don't give a shit about your skills.
Well, in that case, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a fighter. I'm not a hugger either, but I'm a neutral. I might need a hug though. Someone in chat. I know someone's in chat. Hug me, please.
Anybody in chat responding at all this whole time?
Nope. No one in chat has been responding to anything.
Before watching, folks, seriously.
There is joy of watching someone else suffering. Because we're all sadists.
I got this, but again, if you're watching, fucking comment to your people. Ugh. And to respond to us. You want to communicate.
I know, and they know that, but people lurk. You can't really avoid that.
Oh, well.
Like, once again, I see things as it is. Doesn't mean I'm happy to see things as it is, but I see things as it is.
Considering the pitch is hard to even hear me onto the thing, so they're probably still thinking, like, what the hell is he talking to?
I boost my volume up all the way so they can hear you. Da 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 da. I don't know why Cruel Angel was in my head. The funny thing is, I hate that anime, so I don't know why it's in my head. I love the song, but I hate the anime itself. Hi, Kieran. You're actually kind of not big. One day that's never gonna come, and we know it. No matter how much I cry and plead to everyone, it's never going to happen. This is gonna be my pendant for playing other games. I will submit. I will come to the Guardian. And not in that way. God.
So I told you to drink it.
I didn't mean it that way.
Use the drink first. It's been a long day.
I can't drink alcohol because of my medical diet. No, it's not okay, man. It's game over, man. Just cool, yeah, out of nowhere.
I just come out of nowhere, just like, come on, okay, drink up and stay now.
This is like freaking. Yeah, I not gonna lie. Considering it's the only thing I can drink, I actually wouldn't mind a warming glass of soy milk right now.
God, it's only milk.
I can't have anything else.
Oh, God, it's only milk.
I put it in my cereal.
The fact you're drinking soy milk, I mean, really?
It doesn't taste that bad.
Okay.
Look, it's rather that or nothing at all, basically. So take your pick.
Right. Yeah, I just get a somewhere.
You skipped a 7.
Oh, that's not it.
To be fair, it has been a long day for me because I did some of the data fights with my friend, and we played a bit of Monster Hunter. Hey, Animal Crossing Pocket Camper has an update. I have not played the game in a long while.
Uh-huh.
Ow, my thumb. But I had to pop it because it was sore. I'm not even going to attack this damn Kieran. I'm going to just stay here and watch this guy fight him. Probably get a swing or two in. And just do nothing. Welcome to Let's Watch Monster Hunter. Let's dine to Monster Hunter. Let's get some like red wine, nice dinner, go up with some pizza.
Yeah.
I go for some pizza, but I can't have pizza. I can have fruits. I mean, if there's a fruit stall somewhere, I can just go get some fruit. Anyone want watermelon? Anyone want apple cinnamon? Apples covered with cinnamon? I do. Please pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. He's gone insane. You know, you can't see the wizard, but the wizard's out. I am his replacement. I am the Steve. Yeah, and his position is called Steve. So Steve is a Steve. And he's also a red Pikmin. Ah! Tonight I die in Kieran soup. Tonight I dine on Monster Chris soup. Quick, someone who knows someone named Chris, give me some soup. I know someone named Chris, but I don't talk to him much. And let's make sure it's not Black Chris, because I don't want to have everyone hates Chris on here. Everybody hates Chris. That was a good show. Al's fire is a hot flame, just like my girlfriend that I don't have. What do you expect from me at this point?
Something better than this.
Better, you say. So, I mean... Oh wait, this isn't a site that I could do that on. Never mind. Triforce Heroes, take it off! Take it all off! Sums up Triforce Heroes in like 2 words. Not to mention, Princess Styla couldn't get out of that suit, so how did she use the washroom? I mean, you can still get a shower in there, it's just gonna be a very moldy suit. Latex, I don't know.
Yeah, if I can't get it off, so...
That's a pretty good latex, man.
The problem is that you can't take it off, but then, the other thing is you have to take a shower, but then when it comes to drying off...
Air dry.
I guarantee you couldn't freaking, go outside and not want to see the camel go.
She could just stay inside and like have a wind fan blowing on her because there's gush jars in that game. There are gush jars. You use them in the dunes. And in the volcano area. But unlike the gush jar from Minch Cab, you can't suck and blow, you can only blow. Guys, tonight's a fun night. Tonight's a fun night. I mean, it's fun for me. Probably fun for everyone else to watch me go freaking insane.
Don't think it's there yet.
I mean, it sounds like you're having a good time.
Yeah, just trying to stay awake, yeah.
Go to bed. Damn it.
What's it coming for? There's you go to bed.
Well, I'm pretty sure 4 comes after 3. And purple comes after 4.
Are you drunk?
Possibly.
Indeed.
And white becomes black, and black becomes white. And Anubis is your Lord and Savior. you know, Anubis from Yu-Gi-Oh! And not the actual Anubis.
Super Mario account.
The worst part is I'm literally just faking me going insane. This isn't as bad as some RPGs I've played in the past. It's annoying, but it's not as bad as some of those games. Kieran, why do you shock me in the butt? Look, I know I'm a female, I know females sometimes take that in the butt, but no. Electricity. Kieran shocked me with the Thunderbolt.
Okay. So what do you have to do with the
I was running out of it, I was dog going out of it, and it looked like it smacked me in the butt. My shirt is right up to my belly button, don't know why. And of course I need to play Splatoon for a good minute or so because I need to buy equipment if there's any new equipment today. Hey, let's all fight Vegnagun. That probably is one of the more interesting Final Fantasy final bosses, though. And you played X2, so you know who I'm talking about. You say it's okay, but I'm pretty sure it's not okay. Ah, you horse kick. Does anyone know a fawn? Because I could say I'm fond of a fawn. I mean, Spyro is, because Spyro is Spyro. I think it's tomorrow. Or I would care if I could order it, but I can't. I said in the past that the only two Spyro games I played was Enter the Dragonfly and Hero's Tale. Yeah, I'd rather do one sitting. I'd rather do one giant sitting of Star Fox Adventure than doing the platinum on this right now. Maybe because like the lack of maps in this game kind of bores me. Who else is bored in chat? Say aye. And of course there's like one person in chat who never talks because Jedi is always doing something.
A lot of people have been waiting on that freaking be online for Nintendo Switch.
still.
Well, yeah, people are like, who cares who gets the shit of the free NES games?
Yeah, but they're always updating stuff and they're always doing stuff. It's not like they're gonna literally just stop NES, I imagine.
I'm not saying people don't care if they're like, yeah, woo, we're having NES, who gives a shit? None of that, just don't want to talk to people on the phones. They want to do it on the system themselves. They want to do better, like, membership marathons. Like, guys, you're getting the shit for free. For, NES games for free. You don't have to buy them yourself.
Exactly, and on the Wii and Wii U, you had to buy them. So shut up, and take your damn free games. Also, do we know what's coming out next month or this month for the NES stuff? Because they're gonna update it like monthly, right?
And I know one of them for sure is Metroid.
Yes, I can finally play Metroid.
The other two is just like Mighty Bomb Jack and something else.
Mighty, I think I played Mighty Bomb Jack once, but I remember not liking it.
But that's Metroid and something else that's not really big or popular.
Okay.
That's nothing better either.
So, are they updating that stuff on Twitter? Because I'll actually start following them on Twitter now.
Just find out on free YouTube, people complaining about it. I'm like, really? This is all we get? 3 video games every month?
That's still not bad.
Oh, man, the fact that people want like SNES, Game Boy, fucking.
Well, yeah, I want that, but at the same time, I'm taking what I can get. I'm not gonna ask them for more because they're going to do more regardless. Because they know their fans, they know what they like, and they know how to make their fans happy. It's just their fans always bitch and complaining because we have nothing better to do, apparently. I will say that as a Nintendo fan myself, I think that's all we know how to do is bitch and complain. Because I can play Splatoon, I can play Monster Hunter, I can play freaking Mario Kart. That's still 3 games that I could pump in a crap ton of time into. And have for Splatoon 2, because you've been on my thing. I play that game for 300 plus hours at this point. And not to mention the next Splatfest kind of sucks, and I don't want to really participate in it, but I'm going to do it regardless. So, which one do you vote for? Salsa, or what was the other one? Salsa, or the avocado dip? I can't remember. Guacamole. Those are seriously the 2 options this month. I went salsa because I actually like salsa. But I don't like avocado. It just sucks. I'm siding with Pearls again. And every time I side with Pearls, we lost. So, the worst part is, that's this weekend. So, Pokemon is going to be on the back burner until Splatfest is over. I hope the next... Like, I want this to be an actual thing. Gingerbread cookies or gingerbread cake? Because Christmas. I like gingerbread. I saw Richter's playable.
So shit, you saw that like a long time ago. You haven't seen their final go around.
No, because like once again, you know I'm avoiding that on purpose.
What reason again, that way?
I don't care enough. Like, I do care, but it's just not enough to watch like what, a 30-minute presentation of it.
40 something.
Yeah, that's still way too long for my attention span. Like, if they do it in short batches, like, oh, here's, like, Smash news, and then here's some other news. Like, do it in segments, I wouldn't mind as much. But it's all in one thing, and it's like, it's kind of boring, because I don't really care all that much.
The problem is that 6 years ago, the game comes out next month. They still haven't talked a lot about the fucking game itself. So, yeah, they had to.
Oh yeah, like, no, I understand that part, but it's just like, every time I see a Smash Direct, it's like, oh, it's just a Smash Direct, I don't care. If it's a Nintendo Direct, sure, I'll probably watch it. I don't care if it's an hour long. I mean, it's worth the watch. Even though I have never actually watched Nintendo Direct, I'll be fair and honest about that.
Correct, I'm going to tell you anyway. That, they're figuring the last two characters in the final roster, which was Masters.
No. I'll see you cut out there for a second.
Okay. So the last two characters they revealed was Ken Masters from Street Fighter.
Oh, okay.
Or
So he's just gonna be an Echo Fighter then, so I'll get your point. Going on.
Ken Masters, and Cineroar is just a brand new fighter.
Senor? What?
For the fire fighter from Sun and Moon.
Oh. Oh, the cat guy.
Yeah, Cineroar.
Yeah. Well, you know I didn't play Sun and Moon.
I mean, it didn't matter. People kind of saw this coming because every time there was a new Smash Brothers, they always brought every time.
Yep. And now I'm swapping to the Wind Dragon. This might be the final hunt for tonight.
They introduced, oh, we're doing DLCs. I'm like, okay. So,
As long as they do it cheap, I don't care.
yeah, well, I mean, there's only going to be 5 characters, 5 stages, and a whole bunch of music, whatever. And there's a bundle pack, which is $24.99, but I don't know your area. So.
Yeah, I'm in no rush to buy that game. What I would like to buy is the Fire Emblem Warriors game, just because it's $105 for me plus taxes, so that's like what, $114 or whatever. I could get so much mileage out of that because of the DLC and everything. And plus, what you told me, it sounds like I would actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
Well, like, do they do it like actual Fire Emblem stuff too, where like swords beat axes, axes beat lances, and all that?
Yes, they actually do.
Yep. That's the way on it right off the bat. Don't care. I know nothing about Fire Emblem, but that alone, that RPG element is just yes. Give it to me right now.
Texas, the week against the fucking bows and arrows, yada yada yada.
Yep, give me that in my mouth. I don't care if that sounds dirty or not. Just right in the mouth. Plop it in, don't care. Dude, you know how much I love Trifecta stuff and RPG elements in general. That is right up my alley.
Okay, I gotta complain for the fucking comments on goddamn YouTube now.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I still do that. People complain about the fucking online thing for Nintendo Switch.
Yep.
That's because, people, they want virtual console back, where they can just buy the games. This shit.
I mean, I complained about it, and then that was also when I had a job.
Yeah, people complain about that, and some people complain about, hey, there's not even YouTube, no Hulu, or anything,
What is Hulu? I never used it.
Netflix kind of thing.
Okay.
Went through the fucking store selling their shows Hulu. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys complaining about, man? It's right there.
People just don't know how to look. I'm pretty sure half the people, like, once again, Nintendo, all of their fan base knows how to do is bitch and complain. you know, Pokemon, even though Pokemon Black and White was actually pretty good story-wise. And all the Pokemon look like stupid and they're not good and none of the original Pokemon show up. Maybe because it was meant to be like a new thing altogether? Like, I'm sorry, I didn't like Pokemon Black and White just because I didn't care about Pokemon at that time because I was slowly not growing out of it, but I was slowly going back to the sense of like, I haven't played a Pokemon game in a long time. I'm gonna feel so out of place with it and everything else. So like, I just had an anxiety towards that. So that's my issue. But it's just like, I remember I was talking to a friend of mine back when the 3DS was still a thing, right? So Skype and whatnot. So I was talking to my friend, and he was saying, oh yeah, like Black and White's actually pretty good. I like N, I like how they ended the story. It was actually pretty fun. And then I was like, oh, but don't people complain about like all the Pokemon and how they all look stupid? And he's like, no, they look fun to me. And apparently Diamond and Pearl also, or not Diamond and Pearl, Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire had the exact same complaint because none of the Pokemon looked like Pokemon, apparently.
I mean, you can't really blame them. The original first two were like, you know, they kind of look like actual animals. Then they just got out.
Oh yeah, but like, I think the only exception to that was probably like Lotad.
Well, the Veggies.
Well, yeah, but then again, those are also legendaries. You didn't have to find them. Hell, I didn't find them.
I know, but this is mostly the Gen 1ers kind of complaint.
Yeah, and which is funny because you and I both grew up on Gen 1, and we don't like Gen 1 as much as Gen 2.
Actually, I grew up with Gen 2. Well, I mean, I started the series with Gen 2.
Okay, so I'm the one who grew up with Gen 1 then, so.
The thing is, when you say grow up, that means it depends on what was the first Pokemon game you played on.
Red. The original Red.
Basically, yeah. Started as a Gen 1.
Yeah, so don't worry, I knew what I was talking about. I just... Like, I grew up with the original... I still find 2 a lot better. 2 is just, like, a better game, I think.
Honestly, I put Gold first, but then I had Pokemon Yellow.
Yeah.
But, yeah. It's just like, yeah, Gen 2 to me is still about 1 out of all of them. Especially with remasters.
I'm not gonna lie, for portable ones, I still love Diamond and Pearl. Diamond and Pearl is pretty much like on top for me. But for like Pokemon in general, I would say the Mystery Dungeon games or not including spin-offs because I'm not gonna include them. I think Colosseum and Gale of Darkness are my favorite. Like just overall. Good presentation, good music, good like overall story. So, like, different people, different opinions. Like, that's what we're trying to get at. And it feels like all the Nintendo community is just one giant voice, and it's just the dumb people. The Chobo Mystery Dungeon? No, I hate I hate World of Final Fantasy in general. Why would I buy the upgraded version of it?
I didn't know there was that one or the other one.
I have the original one. I just don't like it. It's a game for the fans and only the fans because it's just like the slew of references and all that. I'd rather buy Mystery Dungeon because that's a spin-off game and it's actually a pretty good one. Chobo's Mystery Dungeon. I want to also buy the the Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles because I've never beat that game. I'll probably buy it on the PS4 though. But yeah, World of Final Fantasy, it had good ideas. It just fell flat on a couple things. Also, why do you think I was buying that?
I didn't know that was the right one. I know the Pokemon one, like,
Yeah, I was about to say True Mystery Dungeon, but I don't think I ever brought that up around you.
Yeah, you did. So I was telling you the games were coming out at the time. And then they just went on direct, like, this is coming out, this is coming out. Or you want to see the more, and then you're like, oh, wow.
Yeah, because I played on the Wii, and the Wii version was great, and they're updating a lot of the problems that have the Wii version. And it's pretty much a dungeon crawling game, so it's kind of like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Actually, no, it's entirely like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Granted, I still would rather a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game itself come out on Switch. Even if it's just a remake of 2 or 1 or 3 or whatever, I would still play that because I haven't played a lot of Mystery Dungeon. Sorry, I've played a lot of them, but I haven't played them in a long time. And plus, it'll be easier to do less of them, I'm not gonna lie. Than getting my Wii back from my sisters. Or they could do like a mega collection of 1, 2, and 3. That's probably doable with the Switch, isn't it? Like basically a mega collection of 1, 2, and 3. Because like the Mystery Dungeon games weren't that large as a file, were they? Yeah, and the Switch is a hybrid, so you should be able to handle it. Which I have regardless, so. I got mine on sale for like $80, so. Six gig? I think 6. I checked the eShop recently and it said 6. Like 6.8, I think it was. I could also be wrong, so don't quote me. Okay, so I was wrong, definitely.
At 4.1 it says. Yeah, 4.1. Not bad.
So, question, because like, are the online stuff, is it going to be handled like Pokemon Diamond Pearl where you go to Poké Center and you just go above the Pokemon Center? That is a curiosity I have. I guess so. It'll still be good to know just for the sense of like, whenever the hell we actually decide to trade, because you and I are going to probably be very different points in the game. Yep. I have the gym, but like, I can only play it for the one day, and that's because of Splatoon. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna record at least like 4 or 5 videos of it, but I'm probably like not do that much. Like within 4 or 5 videos, I would assume I could be in Misty City, which is Velvet City or something like that. I can't remember. Brilliant, second. Brilliant. Look, I have a hard time pronouncing certain letters, certain sounds, so.
That's another name for Morley.
Yep.
Yeah, Morley has a cool bed.
Oh, right. Oh no. Try and trade my Sparrow for Farfetch. I'm gonna do it just for the fun of it, but I'll keep another Sparrow just in case. I don't like this. I don't like Sparrows actually, in all honesty. I know they're aggressive, I know they're more powerhouse, but I think for the sense of what they can do, I prefer Pidgey still. Well, Pidgey is like a faster version of Farfetch, so like that's why I say Pidgey's a little better.
Yeah, well, you better hope Pidgey's faster than Farfetch, because that's the only gun that does them all.
I said Sparrow. Did I not say Sparrow?
That's Farfetch.
Never mind, I meant Sparrow.
I don't mind if you're fucking trying to... Oh, God, that's like platinum fucking Pokemon.
Nope. I'm playing casually, and then I'll worry about side content and stuff when I get around to it.
I don't care about the fucking map. I care about... I mean, the Pokedex should only be the original 151 and of course L10 and whatever the hell that is called.
Yep. I was gonna call it the Rock. It looks like a rock. Mildew. Is it Mildew an actual Pokemon though? Oh. I don't know, I thought Mildew. Oh shit.
That little thing that turned into the Azalea and was a race.
Oh right, that thing! The second gym leader in Diamond Pearl has it for some reason. Then again, I love her in the anime though. I swear to God, she's probably like one of the best characters in Diamond Pearl just because she's so bullshit crazy.
Okay.
Don't people actually like the freaking Black and White, the first gym leader guy, the one that actually joins Ash?
Yeah, I forgot what his name was.
Cyrus, Siren. Again, I know they're all based off spices and herbs and stuff, but I can never remember his name.
Yeah, I think it just starts with a C, because Cyrus is the fucking guy one.
I also, isn't Cyrus also the gym leader in Black and White? Like the coal mine guy? Yeah, the one that's like, well, I only know this because of Let's Play, but in the anime he tells Ash off because he doesn't know what a revival herb is. No, it's Clay. I think it was Clay I'm thinking of. Never mind.
Clay or Poison.
And the worst part is my brain went to Octopath, and I'm like, I love that game, but my brain stopped going to that game.
I like that the most effective how much Pokemon is in there. Anyway.
In?
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't Black and White and like X and Y like one of the shortest Pokedex stuff? Or no, Black and White or X and Y had freaking Quagsire and stuff, like so was Gen 2 and onwards? I don't know anymore. I didn't play those games. Yep. And Wooper. Good old Wooper. I like Wooper.
I like Wooper too, like your candy.
Wait, is that an actual candy brand? Oh. Because I must say, like, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Yep.
Oh man, this guy tons of land and all that. Like, yep, that's that.
And the best part is, he's probably unaware of it.
Oh my god, probably not. I think it's Heather's land or something like that. It's just like, that's amazing.
I do like that name though. That actually does sound like Fran.
Oh man.
Maybe it just doesn't have that thing of like Zelda and they belong on the ranch. This sounds like a name you'll see there. You got Malon, you got Talon, you got Ingo, you got who else is there? Yeah, and then Romani, and then who else in Ocarina of Time? Or Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. No, what about the fat woman with the dog races? And the emo guy who gives you the bunny hood.
They're just side characters.
They're also on the ranch though, so they count.
They're not killable.
And he never found Koichiro, or whatever the hell his name was. He wants to see his friends grow up, and then they died because of the moon. Terminal? No, I thought Terminal was canon in the sense of that. You're thinking of Link's Awakening.
No, but I mean, I know it was canon to the actual game itself, but the world that he was fighting is not real.
Terminal? Oh.
Yeah, because the whole thing is with a true story and whatnot. Because the guy just dead.
So are we going off game theory or are we going off manga? Where are we going off on?
He's still in game theory and whatnot, but I mean, I think even the Kiryu mode is probably discussing it itself.
Yeah, that sounds like something he would have done, in all honesty. Mr. I almost ruined Skyward Sword for everyone. I'm sorry, that man has done wonderful work, but he also did some pretty messed up work.
Now, Skyward Sword is a damn good one, for example.
Oh yeah.
That game.
Actually, I'm 50-50 on it. I think it's an alright game. But yeah, Link's Awakening, I know I almost said the Island of Korodai, and that is the CDI games. What is the island called in Link's Awakening? I honestly don't remember. But the Ballad of the Windfish, and how that's probably one of my favorite Legend of Zelda songs. And then Link drowned, because that's the Link from Link to the Past, Link's World Season in Ages. And that's it, right? And the Hero of the Time, wow. And Hero of Time still has more bottles than any Legend of Zelda protagonist recently. Well, like, not counting the thing about Link being dead and whatnot. Yeah, because that's still the Hero of Time. So in Ocarina of Time, you get what, 6 bottles, and then Majora's Mask you get 5. So the Hero of Time Link is still the #1 Link to have the most bottles. He plays a song for all the cows, and they give them milk all the time. What happens if you played it without Cow being there? And that's what spawned the million ideas of people doing very naughty things online. And I've seen some of them.
Yep.
I question the world that we live in a lot. It's only you who can prevent forest fires. You're the only one who can prevent 4chan. the worst part is I said that in my head. I'm like, I kind of want to say that out loud now. Only you can stop the freaking pizza guy. That sounds like the best thing to order from 4chan or something. Just pizza. It's like the foot pizza, because that was an actual thing someone did, and I just questioned why would you do that. So one dumb Canadian cartoon makes foot pizza, and then someone actually goes out of the way and makes it. A, that's ruining good food. B, why would you massage your feet on pizza? Unless you got like a steamroller in there, I don't want to know why you're putting your feet in pizza. You know, if Ninja Turtles has taught me anything, that it's cowabunga solves everything. Cowabunga and a crap ton of pizza, and never paying for late pizza. Except pizza companies don't do that anymore, and it makes me sad. And apparently, the Yonoid is back in commercials in Canada. Which is weird, because I don't like Domino's all that much. I'm not gonna lie, if I was gonna go to a pizza place, I'd go to Pizza Hut. It's expensive as hell, but their pizza's good. What the crap is that? No, that is me being dead serious. Is there like pizza, or Domino's, or like Pizza Hut? I pick Pizza Hut any day. Pizza, all the ones I've been to recently suck. Well, recently before my medical diet. And Domino's, I only know of one Domino's close to my area. And it's right next to Pizza. I mean, I don't know why, I like the Domino's dipping sauce for pizza. It's nice, it's easy going down. The Pizza Hut pizza dipping thing isn't that great. And please tell me I'm not the only one who, like, orders the chicken nuggets and stuff, or chicken wings and stuff, and then, like, dips the chicken wings and the pizza in the same thing. I mean, I just like their barbecue sauce, it's really good. Yeah, that wasn't the one either. Well, we're done for tonight, because I don't have enough time to do another hunt. Just stretching. Anyone want to do Q&A for 2 minutes? Probably not. There's no one even on. So you know what? The Q&A can kiss my butt. Okay, well, I'm gonna save and turn off my PS4 so I can actually need to check if my friend's on. I need to check if Jimmy's on. Because if Jimmy's on, I'll just pop open the Switch via handheld mode. For once in my lazy life, I'll put the put the Switch on the handheld mode.